What's your take on buying stocks on IPO? Do you think that's a high risk, high reward?
I would say most of the time it's IPO'd on a high valuation. I mean, it only makes sense that we didn't see any IPOs last year because everything would have been cheap. But the best time was to buy October last year. Now we see slowly IPOs coming up, but usually during times of high IPOs is because there's too much money around and people are just paying high valuations for everything. So in general, I would say that I wouldn't buy IPOs, but there's always exceptions to that, like Facebook, which is one IPO that I missed. But again, I got in later and I have no regrets.
So, trying to establish a pattern here, would you say that the number of IPOs per season, per month, per quarter, name the timeline, would determine the strength of the economy at the time?
I would say the number of IPOs that are coming out is a sign of how much liquidity or confidence there is in the stock market or in the economy. So the more IPOs, that means the more companies are confident they'll get a higher price for their shares. It's that simple. If I had a company and I was trying to IPO, I would try to IPO during a year where I'd get the highest valuation. And the highest valuation is times during bubbles and peaks.